Hello boys, my name is Kiliyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. Other than Zodiac keeping her under robe, few things have changed around this time. And I think the first person that finishes, at least out of the DPS classes, I'm gonna make that one the new defender whenever that happens. I think to balance things out. So I'll be dependent on that. It's possible they might happen to set up later. Who knows? Nice. In this video that I'm showing off, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. The search for the Japanese voices enabled. You will notice that we've changed our classes yet again. Noah's now a Troubadour. Mio Seraph. Yuni Martial Artist. Tayanu Machine Assassin, and you a Lapid Artist. I've changed the setups around now, trying to focus a bit more on anger reduction to so they don't always die a lot. I've noticed in some other previous aggressive attack videos I was neglecting that, and that was basically causing them to die non-stop. But anyway, I'm starting with this section here because we haven't gone to the soul trees in a while, and I figured we'd finally get those created. Using strikes pretty useless. I should use the ones that I actually am using. Like this one. It's a skill. Pinch this channel knight. Oh, we already got that. Right. Alright. Okay. I was about to say it looked like Call the Iowa wasn't fully upgraded there. So I guess the next thing I'll do is make sure to a whole bunch of stuff suddenly upped it for the other colonies. So I have a first time reward set up now to manually pull all first time rewards first. So I guess we'll fulfill all the ones we can do. Right. These don't always give experience, some of them just give. And then there's one with Iola. Then we could do tradable. To save having a. Whoa. I need to go back that far. Perfect. No rank up. Near the end, eventually there'll be like Only a couple ways to upgrade colonies. This gives the most affinity, so we'll trade East and a battle bunch, I guess. Okay, good. That fixed that problem. Alright, but anyways, we have to do some more quests. We've done basically everything in Patalis. Well, actually in 3 main regions now. Somewhat 4, but this one will have more quests just later. Agnes Castle is basically partially done. So I guess to start off, we need to go for the quest that we didn't actually visit before. Okay, that one's just the ultimate weapon thing. By the way, you can cheat some of that by just doing other stuff. And by the way, I think that upgrade is exclusively just to characters who are using the weapon, so all sword fighters, all that stuff, those get powered up by this. I almost kind of want to make at least Noah the original sword fighter again. Just for the final boss, I feel like that'd be fun to try. We do need a Heaves character in order to smash properly. So, anyway. Hey, that I just talked about Philly there. You know what? Just for fun, the first thing we're going to do is the freaking Colony 15 vote. Let's go. Let's go right into this. Let's just go right into this. Looks like the Colony 15 lot are pretty much gone from the city now. Oh yeah, I haven't seen their mugs around for a while. So where did they go? Do you have any idea about that train? Alright, funny you should ask. Because I haven't a clue. I have not their da or even their ma. What's more, I can't even enter the city without you whippersnappers at my side. Okay, sure, but aren't you at least a bit worried? Those young ones are free now to chart their own course on the high seas. That's the best you can hope for, living your own life, even if you end up dying in a drink. But if they get themselves in a fix, you gotta go and help them, right? Surely you'll do that. That I won't deny. Anyhow, let's head over to Mishiba Canteen. If they work there even for a short time, she should have an idea how they're getting on. Yeah, let's go. But we're right here at Mishiba Canteen. That's literally the place where we discussed this. Does that make sense? Iona's strongest, by the way. I haven't even looked at that, but that's basically a bonus thing beyond a bonus that I think we're only gonna get from clearing the super bosses. I think we only actually complete that if we get a super bosses defeated, so that's just indicating that they're there. And so yeah, unlike the previous game, Xenoblade 2, where we skipped them, I think we will be fighting super bosses here, so we'll have to do all the setup and whatnot. Alright, get sappy, fluffy little ball of silk. Held silk Tukum. Captain, big surprise seeing you in the city. And we're here too. Oh, yes. Appy, it seems that the Colony 15 left the city. Any idea where they went? To say exactly, Colony 15 not quite fully went anywhere yet, because they only just go. What in the ocean depths are you saying, Buffet? Friends want more detail than Appy have, then recommend go to Centridge Harbor and pick brains of friends. Call me Auri. Oh, Appy's so very busy at the moment. Have to do just own work. Do not just own work, but work with Kyo and Nikuva right now. Hey, no fun, newbie. Can we get 5 at Kua Pizza La City out here pronto? Yes, yes, she really is busty in that ear. Is Mayuri the one that helped us with the ether cylinders that time? Well, only one way to find out is to head down there, I guess. Let's go to Centridge Harbor. We didn't really get much of the extra items, so I doubt we'll find any shards. We could sometimes re-find those off of unique monsters, but I think you only get those, I think, the first time you battle a unique monster. And by the way, the ship thing, the only thing that actually changed was, well, big ship upgrade, and that's that. So now it could just move even faster now. So I guess maybe getting that as a priority upgrade before exploring the area could be nice for a speed run. Keep in mind, you don't actually have to... Keep in mind, the quests here are a bit more free and can be done whenever you want, so it might be better to just wait until later, do the minimum thing you need to start the end game. Start end game and then just do all the quests after that. Mayuri, is it okay if we ask you about something? Oh, the Ouroboros, and you must be this Triton character I've heard about. People are yakking about me. That shivers me timbers, I don't mind saying. I'm not sure what they're saying I'm so sure they're saying anything good about you. Mayuri, have you seen Turtle and the others for Colony 15 May? Please tell us if you have. See, yeah, we've got at the mountain on some other duties night now. Duties? What kind of duties? We kind of drafted them into the lost numbers. They're helping us out with a few things. Thanks to that lot, that exploration of Daedal Isle progressed so well. After that, they did some work on Krez and Cliffs. Would have never have expected that. Very interesting. Hard to credit even. You didn't know? Not the slightest incline. They didn't give so much as buy or leave to me, and I'm the one meant to keep me safe. Don't think too much on it, old man. But you didn't sound all that concerned when we asked you before, Triton. You said they should take their own risk. Perhaps I bit too much wind in me sails when I said that. So where are they now? We sent them over to the Cave of Trick Grotto. They're salvaging some pretty important stuff over there. Oh, thanks a lot. Triton, you don't seem all that keen on going, but will you come along anyway? Yes, we better see what's going on over there.
Colony 15のみんな大丈夫かな。
遭難程度で死ぬようなやわなやつはいねえさ。さっさと後を追うぜ。
You know, one thing that we've never really done before is activate this boat's newest feature, which allows it to speed up. Although, it's been so long since I've done the thing, I've completely forgotten the tutorial. That'd have to be in the field, right? Alright. It's hard to really know where to go. Oh, it says field controls. Oh, you hold the left stick. I said, how are we supposed to know about that? I figured I would go for this part because art this way because, well, it looks more cooler and the new ship is really amazing. With boost, you can cross like quite a significant difference in less than a minute or two. Although that would have helped a lot more later if we had done this like early on, like straight up done this. We could have already had it done. Alright, there you are, you wayward scurvy dogs. Captain, what brings you out here? You're just curious about all this graft you are doing on behalf of the lost numbers. Of course, I know what you little sea squirts get up to is your own business, but the Ouroboros crew here insisted. Ah, that's our captain. We're accepting lost number duties now? Yeah, that's right. Way tougher than anyone in the city, so we're making a real good job out of it here. Now, I'm way tougher than any of you pixies. Don't be forgetting that now. Right, now we've been asked to gather up stuff like this from the island. Indicators point to it being hidden around here somewhere, you see. Arg, now you're speaking my language, questing for booty. Now listen to the captain. The north wind just blew a mighty good idea right into me earls. How about you and us lot and you youngsters face off in another hunt for booty, see who's able to reel it in the fastest. What again? No, not for me. Arg, turning out a very challenge here? No, look at all I'll have for you. Come on, maybe they just got a bit old. Captain, if you're up for it, then you and your crew could take this island. We can check our leads elsewhere. Hey, Turtle, are you sure that's gonna be okay? You know what I mean? We'll get it done faster if we split up like this, right? Yeah, I think Turtle has the right idea. Let's head out. Roger. Roger, you managed to get all the booty, then let's rendezvous at Shedredge Harbor, okay? Hey, looks like Triton's roped us in all for some treasure hunting, also known as hard graft. Don't make a face like that, my girl. Ugh, we better get on with it. Another thrilling booty hunt. Alright, that's the spirit that'll carry you through, Dan. Sorry, I'm still coughing. So if we had not done the secret trick setup, then we would have had to do these puzzles now. But we already did them before. It's only why it was into... Well, no sign of what we've been searching for so far. Not at all. We put the right spot here at your barnacles. What's that? I'm getting an unseelie whiff of boozy on the east wind here. Hitting in Nopon. Dare say they stuffed a container full of treasure and buried it. Look around here and see anything that's shivering your timbers? This patch of ground looks totally normal. Randall, look there. It's shining in the dark, but whatever. See here, no mistake it. I could feel it in me jolly lodgers. Of course, if you thought about it rationally, you think they'd it's somewhere easy to remember, like a cliff edge or under a tree. This is no pond booty we're looking for here. Those septial barcos will have put it somewhere weird to be sure. Right in the cave's entrance. Is that weird enough? No, they'd get at the better of a salty old sea dog like me, did they? Let's try drinking right here then. Here it is. Heaven showers. Hey, I bet you're really doubting your elder, aren't you? Yeah, just a bit though. Okay, shall we take this stuff back then? Colony 50 guys are probably waiting for us over at Zodiac Harbor. That's the check mark. So we're gonna do that. Alright.
私にかかればこんなもんだ。
まったくフォロ
Oh
ーす
shit,
る
me.
ようになっ
I'll
てほ
check
し
a
い
sheet
な
now.
ハイエーテルを回収する
I think I've heard that bass line like 15 dozen times now. It's
わ。とりあえ
crazy.
ず必要な分は揃ったかな。
Right? Figured I'd get that while I'm still here. Some of the rest of the High First collection will either require going to some later game areas or just refarming older collectibles to get like 1 point at a time until we get stuff done. Alright. Mayuri is by herself. From the looks of it. Look at that. Did you find them okay? Yeah, we found them. Not only that, but we got roped into doing their work for them. Result. Check this out. You guys brought this back, did you? Cool. How about the Colony 15 crew? They said they had some leads on their end, so they went to check it out. Right, so I guess they were just trying to get the stuff they said they'd get as quickly as possible then. They're back. Sorry to keep you waiting there. Unfortunately, the search was a bit more difficult than we thought. 7 bits we brought back this time. How many do you get, Captain? Me? 7. Okay, so if we put them all together with the ones before, then we have... Whoa, 19. Nah, more than 20, Shirley. It's more. What the? Yeah. Seen over the moon. Why is that? I'll take 20 of these and present them to the lost numbers. If we do that, maybe the captain will get permission to go in the city even without the Orbos. Yeah, that was the deal. Yeah, that's the deal we managed to beg from Monica, the scary old lady, and the grumpy old dude. You mean... Triton, to borrow a city word, we're a family now. We're the Triton family. Well, I mean in a city, a family is something that stays together, right? We can't have you living off in a whole nother place, Captain. Alright. I suppose you're right, and I have a family. Yeah, the Triton family has a nice ring to it. Well, me hearties, let's soup some grog to seal the deal. Be happy street over at Minkma Canteen. We're family now, so eat your fill. Yeah. Alright. Triton's looking so happy right now. They're a decent bunch, aren't they? I'm sure they're going to get along just fine with the lost numbers and the city folk too. There might be one more quest. We definitely need to chat this. I will say, I was wondering why Colony 15 didn't have anything. Turns out I was just looking in the wrong place. I just had to go to the city with Triton. It's just definitely something I wouldn't think of doing normally, like, who takes an Ouroboros to a big city who's clearly against the Ouroboros being in a city? I mean, who takes a Van Mobius into a city like this? That almost feels like, I'm not gonna say it. It sounds weird. Alright. That question mark on the side thing will probably vanish later. I need to check what our stuff. How did I touch this in vain? Alright. Alright.
コロニー同士の関係が変わってきたね。それ。
I found some For some people, the quest trick for the info to spawn still won't pop up in Ignis Castle, but I have an idea to fix it after I check the quest stuff. I'm gonna skip Ignis Castle and check because I know that's basically already done. For those of you who don't know how I check, it's kind of tedious. I basically go for every single individual quest and other stuff, but tell you what, I'm running a silly little quest and some other stuff. I'm not gonna waste my time on it anymore. Yeah, that's right, boys. We're going to the end game. You know what? Just to make sure I'm not doing other stuff, I'm gonna save this party formation so I remember it for later. So, that's gonna be saved into this spot that I usually save extra stuff in. So basically, whatever my current spot is I'm gonna save here. Offensive's my third set. My first set is actually going to be an endgame set. So we're gonna put that right here. So that will be what I swap to when I start grinding out stuff. But for my new set, I want to do something a bit different, and I thought I would set it up all with you guys. I was actually initially going to do something different with Noah when making him a DPS class. Anyways, though, I did mention I wanted to have a permanent soul hacker in our party. That's going to be Mio. Convenient that one of our already DPS-based characters sort of, well, tend to be a tank, but that's nonetheless. It's not bad, it's an A, right? That's just pretty good. And then we'll kind of just make characters based off of the stuff they like the best, and I'm gonna make Muty a medic gunner for that reason, because Uni is really good as a medic gunner. But then, I'm gonna throw kind of a bit of surprise in the mix. Remember that I'm never going to use old classes again? I'm gonna pull a big one on you. That was gonna be Soul Fighter once again. Same for Uni, who's medic gunner. You're going to be something else though, because I do like having specific healers, so I mentioned how good Strategos or War Medic is. So you know what? You're gonna be War Medic. Two good healers there. They should do pretty well together. Defense reduction, but defense increase, but also increase will help out a lot. Although, actually, now I think of it, Strategos might be better just because you can have two different restore circles. So I'll go with that. And we'll just have the tanks be the strongest setup they could possibly be. I don't like Mio being a Lost Vanguard. That apparently didn't do as much as I thought, so she's gonna stay Lost Vanguard for now, just for the rank ups, but I think I'm gonna change her to Guardian Commander, and actually, no wait. Nah, one excels D. For those of you who don't know, D ranking basically ranking just determines how strong a character will be in a certain class. If they're D, that means they won't upgrade much at all. You know what? I should really not look at the rank stuff, because I want at least one character to be a Guardian Commander, and I want at least one to be a Lost Vanguard. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. You're a Right-Fan Nerd, you're Guardian Commander. Thankfully, she already has the setup from before, whereas he does not, sort of. And then, we're basically going to reset up all these. Also, Noah hasn't been rebuilt since the start of the game, so we're gonna auto-build him to save a bit of time. And then, we're gonna start with accessories first, actually. Instead of Bunnet Choker, you're gonna have the new one. Just go Gear Choker. You have the main one, I guess. It's kind of weird that one being the main one and not other Go Gear Choker or whatever. They're fine with the... Oh. I like how these still had beautiful crystals. That might have been from something else, but we're not going to have that. Instead, we're going to boost healing on both of them. So I'll have Immaculate Necklace on both of them instead. You're going to have... Actually, having that is not a bad idea. You with those reserve band bases is not bad either. We'll keep those both. You're gonna have... Instead of no plunge strap, you're gonna have the recommended thing. This is why I favorited all those items a long time ago. It makes it a bit easier to find our good stuff. And... Is Noah gonna... Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't set up a breaker yet. It's... I'm almost tempted to not use the extra items. We need Beautiful Crystal on... Wait. Actually, we should not be using Beautiful Crystal on everyone, because keep in mind, it could be a minion-based battle setup where... Straight up, the enemies will be immune to, like, other stuff, and some final bosses might not even have ad stuff, but just in case, I'll still have a few characters with that boost, so they at least one attacker is doing a certain damage, but the other will just have a break brooch instead. And to help with the setup, I'll do the usual setup, but have Mighty Beat in this spot rather than in my regular spot. And we'll do Tri-Charge. This has two different spots, right? Oh wait, Glitter Stream should actually be up here. If we even have it. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to set up skills early. Boost damage for every enemy in battle. That's actually somewhat useful. For some harder battles, I might have to put that on, but I doubt it's going to be any useful for the final boss. We're setting this up assuming the final boss doesn't have minions. If he does, and he happens to kill us because of that, then we can just do other stuff. Alright. Put Positioning Pro so I can get an extra art in. This is gonna be Glitter Stream instead. So this is the ultimate setup now. We have 3 different chances to break instead of just 1. So that will be our ultimate breaker, and we'll probably just be using him anyway for most of the battles. And anyway, I'm gonna use this setup. That way the break brooch works the best. Sorry, I'm still kind of coughing. Anyway. Crude Sager every second. Have all those set up. Okay, now we need to make sure gems are not dumb. Okay, good. He actually has an ideal setup. They both do. Alright, nice. You have that. It's not bad. Darius Medvus doesn't really do much on healer, so I think just having these 2 will be fine, I guess, for the most part. Like how I have Ironclad set up on the healers, but that actually does make a big difference, because, like, they go from just dying repeatedly to now they at least survive for a little bit, which gives them a chance to revive stuff. Oh, Cena I do have to set up with something. I initially had her with a memory locket. should I keep that? Well, for sure I'm gonna give her... Oh, she already has solar. That's right. You had that for before. Alright, gems are fine. Let's, not go too into this. Alright. You have a normal setup. You guys have the healing stuff set up before, so that's good. You have that. Okay, that's actually fine, alright. I guess the main thing I was looking at to see was if they had extra stuff or not. Instead of Tri-Sash. Oh wait, this isn't... This is a HC class, so I can't have launch arts on it. For some reason, she can Eclipse go stream, that's fine. But she didn't have any extras to use. I'll give you some debuffs though. Gekiga? Alright. Now, this interfere with the smash art is honestly just fine. We'll probably want an early smash anyway. You can... That always kind of interesting to have. Not sure if I want that or not. You know what? Instead I should probably combine that with Overfall. The problem is I can't do that on this class, I guess. Forget, we'll just do this. There we go. We want to have at least a couple of launches. Alright. We're good with that. Yeah, this setup is ideal. I think we have basically a good setup now. Other than... My apologies, thank you, sir. I'm still kind of suffering from a cold here. And I'm gonna... do this. Instead of having that other thing now, I am gonna do Memory Locket, which I also did favorite. That's gonna be our backup in case somebody dies. And then we go to party formations and save that in this spot. So this is gonna be our final party we use. Make sure we properly save this. We're gonna change the name settings to Story Progress. That's actually kind of convenient. 1. So, if we're starting a story progression, we are going to switch to the set. Also, I forgot to make one more adjustment to that, but I'll do that right now. I want to have a character that hasn't been used a lot in a battle since the start of the game, since we left her, so it's only fitting that F will be our final hero. So, that's partly why I set up to use her a little bit, because she is actually going to be in the final battle. She's already mentioned, oh, I really want to help you guys fight Orbos. So she's gonna be our final hero that we use. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Ha! Alright, but now seriously, lots of weird stuff is happening, so I'm actually gonna be right back. See what I can do. Alright guys, so I had to check, just to make sure. And I found I missed one specific quest, but it wasn't available until level 7, and it was also only available after doing another quest. There's one I think we completely forgot about. Just in Colony Moo. Guess it makes sense why Moo was not quite up there. Turns out they have one more quest, but similar to before, it requires one of those info collection things again.
へえ、そういう間柄なんだ。
There's lots of people we still haven't yet to talk to.
へえ、そういう間柄なんだ。
Anyway, it could have been that... Is this now when we're supposed to talk? Servers? I don't know. I found out there's one quest missing. I will show you on the list a little bit later. I checked the city and that's basically fully done. Triton was the only thing left to do. And I was sort of joking with my story progression. Unfortunately, we don't quite have the time to be doing that. You know what? I should have just been doing this other quest setup the entire time. So you know what? For the last bit, we're gonna do more. It's possible that this might have to be up. This new baby is really a lively one. Alright. So you just keep getting Armo stuff for them.
どれだったかな。渡すものはあれだよね。
Alright.
どれだったかな。
Alright. There we go. Got that done. So all this does really is just... Oh, I didn't mean to use Arbor that early. This is probably the trickiest part to do, having to get all these heart pieces or plumage peaches. This could be quite trolly to get. Also, I've yet to check this area. I should probably do that. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Remember, I did check the other setup. The info at question in Agnes Castle was not a nighttime only thing, and the secondary thing was also not a nighttime only thing. But anyways, I'm gonna be right back. Alright guys, I found out we still needed to do one more quest that we happened to miss. Fun fact, I actually checked for this quest and the info bubbles didn't show up, and that's when I realized something. This game actually has that same memory leak issue that the other game had. So Xenoblade 2 had a random thing called memory leak that could randomly happen, where basically, it was a weird setup that could randomly happen after any line of playing, and after any load setup. It makes loads take longer than usual, has some weird issues, and does other stuff. Apparently, Xenoblade 3 has something similar to that, only it bugs the whole thing and basically causes info bubbles to not show up and all the other stuff. So, I have reloaded the game, and I'm back here with Fiona because we need to get an info spot that's only located here. And just to prove that I'm not going crazy, I'll search this whole area and the other one. I don't know what's with this game, but I feel like there's been a bug. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay, I was just looking at the wrong spot. Another one of Tal's conferences pulled a massive crowd. He must be totally swamped right now. There's so much stuff he wants to do. If only there were 40 hours in a day. So yeah, we found a new hidden quest somewhere that we never saw before. By the way, I'm excited to hear what the voice in English has to say for that. Like, the voice Reyes actually sounds like. She seems really happy whenever she wants to come here and eat. So Tal started holding these conferences, eh? Yeah, he wants to know what it is everyone wants to do, as well as what their concerns are. He and his squad are super heading the initiative and finding out what everyone has to say. Once he's heard them out, I'll start to get a better picture on what's on their mind. So that's why there was a big line? Huh, so you guys sure know how to do busy, don't ya? Still, everyone in Colony New seems to be having plenty of fun. Suppose that's because they have more to be cheerful than sad about. You should hear how eager they are to help out. They're always, I want to do that, or let's do this. Moose sounded altogether like an altogether different colony now. You must be chuffed, right? You're not wrong. Now that everyone's looking so hard for the colony, I haven't got quite so much to do myself. Wait, really? Yeah, I'm getting a feeling that my role might have just come to an end. Man, before you said that, I was starting to forget you were Turkinhead. No, I'm not. If being a loose stone is bothering you so much, maybe you should talk to Towel about it. Do you really think that's the kind I ought to bother with him with? It's not a problem, exactly. Everyone works together in Swan and Caldy Boo, right? I'm sure Tao would love to hear whatever's on your mind. She's right, you can even share a few bounce with Tao while you're getting your worries fixed. It's win-win. Alright, you know what? Just in the setup to get strong content out, and also because I still want to fix the— Whoa! Hang on, we got thrown right into our cutscene. Never mind, let's do this first. Thanks for the drink. All this talking has really dried up my throat. I suspected as much. Right, I'll be off then. Good luck. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up? Oh, I mean nothing really. Have you stopped at conference for the day? No, it's just I've talked my throat dry, so I'm taking a quick break. Maybe you do need some help after all. It must be difficult for you to do all this on your own. I'm fine, honest. I wouldn't learn anything if I didn't do things on my own. Yeah, I get that, but I really want to do what I can to help the colony too. It's not fair that I only get to relax while everyone's working so hard. Oh, so that's what it is? You're sorry about not having to do. How about some patrol duties while you're at it? I'd like you to know what ISA's #1 concern is right now. Go ask her for me. Okay. Is that everything? If you could get it done in there, that'd be great. Let's do this, Fifi. Together we'll get it done, no problem. Yeah. Patrol duty goes to 3 different points by boat. I'll send the locations to your aliases now. Alright. So, anyway, I was gonna actually say so, but then I just got thrown into another cutscene. But I figure to better set up my videos for next time, and to also make sure that I'm not messing things around, I'm gonna save the game and end this episode right here. Yes, that's right. We're not doing this quest in this video because I'm ending this one right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Just if we do the storyline, it's probably not going to be the final part. There's probably some long cutscene going in, so we might just quote-unquote go to the final area and then check back to see if that quest is done. But until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.